So you are made of space, vibration, and water. And sound can bring you into balance so your body can actually heal itself. There are these solfeggio frequencies that were used in antiquity when the monks did the Gregorian chants. And these frequencies are known to be very, very healing, and they have a different purpose. Each note has a different purpose. For example, the frequency that I love, that's my favorite, is 528 hertz. And that one is the frequency of miracles and DNA reordering or restructuring, right? I call it the love frequency. So what I started doing was finding out more about the frequencies. At the same time, the movie What the Bleep came out, and they were featuring Dr. Masaru Emoto, who was a proponent of how water has a memory and how we, by our nature, are filled, you're made of 75% water, and even more when we're born, and how the sound or words or intentions would actually affect the water. So he did these experiments where he would get water and then maybe put a word on a jar and then freeze the water, and then they would see what would get formed. And what they found is that they would get perfectly beautiful snowflakes contained within a hexagonal shape. When they did words of like hate or violence, or played acid music to the water, when they would freeze it, they would get a blob. So if you take back that information into the human body, then we understand that our water molecules, when they are perfectly structured and perfectly healthy, they take on some sort of hexagonal shape. And when we listen to certain music, when we have certain emotions, when we hear certain words, that will actually structure our water molecules. Now, if you go and look at cancer, for example, the pictures of the cancer cells are usually blobs, right? The cells have lost their shape and they're kind of just growing in a apparently random way, and they're just blobby looking. So what did that tell me? That told me that every emotion that we feel, every word we hear, that we take on, that we have our body experience, will actually cause our water molecules to either be structured or not. And I believe that using sound will allow the body, it will give the body its natural state so that it can heal itself.